Welcome to Psychology Refresh. Today we're going to go over the 6 essential tips for ENTJ personality types. Make sure to watch each one of them and find out how you can improve your life. According to the Myers-Briggs personality profile, a person with an ENTJ personality type is extroverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging. These traits combine to form an individual who projects authority in a way that draws crowds together behind a common goal. As an ENTJ, you possess traits that are unique to your personality type and are not natural strengths for other personality types. However, many ENTJs feel lost or out of place, and they are not sure how to direct their lives to achieve personal growth and be happy in life. You will more easily see your position in the world and be more pleased with your life if you recognize your specific capabilities and encourage their growth and development. This is why we are giving you the best tips and points to help you with your life journey. Whether it's your career path or relationship area, it's always super advisable to learn how you can prosper and be a successful individual in every field. Here are 6 essential tips for ENTJ personality types. Number 1. Incorporate active listening. Hearing what others have to say is the very first step in taking them seriously. Developing your active listening abilities is one method to do this. Commander personality types seem tailor-made for this skill. You're determined to get all of the facts straight, and paying attention to what others have to say can help. The skill of active listening is totally immersing yourself in the messages that others are attempting to communicate. Hearing, confirming, and summarizing are all part of this process. Begin by developing non-judgmental listening skills. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything the person says, but it does mean you should listen with an open mind so you can get a decent idea of what others are thinking. You should avoid mind reading if at all possible. Don't assume you know what the other person is meaning by filling in the blanks. Rather, ask the appropriate questions at the correct moment. Then highlight what the other person is saying and ask for clarification on any points that don't appear clear or that you don't think you understand. So what you mean is a wonderful approach to start this phase since it shows the person you're talking to that you're genuinely interested in understanding what they're saying. Taking the effort to attentively listen serves a dual purpose. To begin with, it assists the engaged listener in comprehending what the other party is saying. Second, it demonstrates concern and fosters relationships. Active listening helps to reduce the my way or no way image that ENTJ personalities can sometimes give off. Number 2. Be more positive in your relationships. It may be beneficial to restrain your need for dispute in romantic or other intimate interpersonal relationships. This is especially useful if your partner has the feeling personality trait. Rather than at home, where individuals just want to relax, intense disputes can be better suited for your career or among like-minded friends. ENTJs also overlook giving others praise or good feedback because it's all wishy-washy, touchy-feely stuff to them. Without it, though, some people get upset and turn dejected. Use your intellect to determine each of your employees' or family members' needs, not to spoil them, but to bring out the best in them. Number 3. Stop prioritizing results over everything. Prioritizing performance over all else can damage relationships significantly. Friends and family members may feel marginalized by your relentless pursuit of win, particularly if they hold a different worldview and aren't motivated by prestige, power, or achievement. It's very crucial for ENTJs to do regular reality checks, try to see things from the perspective of others, recognize that some situations require more emotion than intellect, and you'll be able to connect with your connections on a deeper level as a result. You will not become soft if you sometimes show your vulnerable side. If anything, you'll discover that you're able to connect more truly with your friends and family, which will only boost the amount of support you receive as you work towards your goals. Not every goal is achievable alone, and sometimes you need the help of others to attain anything you desire. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. Don't try to be perfect all the time. Commanders are usually highly serious people, and this mentality leads them into deep commitments and generates passionate attitudes that might be effective at work at the correct time. However, it can lead to ENTJ personality types being overly strict in their approach to activities that require some flexibility. They may be afraid of making mistakes and hence lack the patience for them that is sometimes required for learning. Using trial and error rather than sticking to the known path can be more fruitful. Perfectionism can have a negative impact on your job as well as your close relationships. There must be some acceptance for mistakes and misjudgments in life in most situations. After all, we're all human, and making mistakes is a common thing for everybody. There aren't many things we do in life that can't be rectified if they go wrong. Of course, we want to do our best in every field, but that occasionally necessitates taking risks or attempting something new. ENTJs are generally equipped to perceive alternate pathways and approaches, but they must sometimes provide themselves a consent to do so. Permission also necessitates letting go of perfectionism. Excessive exactness can be cured by becoming aware of where you seem to be inflexible and opting to relax up a little. Number 5. Take into account your own emotional needs. Everything may become analytical or even academic for ENTJs because they are so reasonable in their approach to life. It's evident that commanders can't read other people's emotions, but they also don't pay attention to their own. Recognizing your own emotions is an excellent place to start if you're interested in self-development and personal growth. You don't have to do something about them immediately, simply start monitoring it with yourself to see how you're feeling, especially if you're busy or stressed. Humans are not machines, and our biology and emotions are equally as crucial as our intellect in determining our success. Don't be afraid to look for the way you are feeling because you might uncover some new and interesting ideas, and you will most certainly become a better person. Number 6. Try to be more tactful. As an ENTJ personality type, you aren't always malicious, but you certainly do communicate in a straightforward manner. While sugarcoating may appear to be a negative notion, there are reasons for its existence. When abrupt, nasty criticism is unneeded. Who needs such harshness? Most people do not like the idea of them being criticized and devalued by you. So give yourself credit for being brutally honest and stating it like it is, but make sure you're aware of the consequences. What if we tell you that there are methods for telling the truth without causing suffering? Failing to be diplomatic can be a lazy method of avoiding the effort of saying things in a respectful manner. To begin, make an ongoing effort to cultivate a culture of genuine appreciation within you and other people. If the overall tone of exchanges is courteous and demonstrates that each person values the others, then some protection against criticism has already been established. Nasty points are less likely to feel personal because respect has already been established. Secondly, surround negatives with positives. 2 positive assertions, a negative statement, and then another positive statement is a popular formula. Of course, you'll want to tweak the formula to fit your own personal preferences. Padding negative news with positive gets coverage by assuring the recipient that they are appreciated. But there's something they're responsible for that isn't so great and requires attention. Lastly, make sure you don't get the impression that the critique is a hit and run. When it's appropriate, find a method to invite the person to think about the talk for a while and then return to it at a later time. As a result, the person will feel less like they are being single-handedly reprimanded and more like they are part of a discourse in which their thoughts and opinions are appreciated. While it may take some effort, if you want to cultivate great relationships, this is the most essential tip for ENTJ personality types. These videos will be really helpful for you.